Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum did break out of this descending channel to the upside. As I said in the previous video, there was no evidence that it had topped yet. Yeah, so in these instances we always need to expect it could even move higher. But there was a good chance to reverse from here. Now the fact that it didn't reverse from there really puts some more emphasis on the scenario that we are in this yellow count and that we have maybe even seen, even though it is unlikely, but it's possible, yeah, that we have maybe even seen this wave 2. This is possible, yeah. So then we had wave 1 here, wave 2 here, and we would now already be in the third wave. If we indeed are in the third wave, then let me zoom in. Then we would expect Ethereum to really show strength today and also to break out of this so-called base channel here, yeah. So the base channel would be a parallel channel. And if Ethereum breaks to the upside out of it, even though it's already quite steep, that would be a really strong sign that a wave 3 is unfolding. In fact, if the wave 3 is currently unfolding, let's just calculate the target for it. So it would be the 1.618 extension. We're talking here about round about 1317, yeah, so it's quite strong. Obviously, it's also possible that this is still in some way a wave 1. So we just need to be here on the lookout, but the fact that we are breaking out of this channel to the upside shows some strength. And it puts, in my opinion, more emphasis on the yellow count, which is not necessarily, well, it could be, but it is not necessarily an overall bullish count. It is short-term bullish, yes. And we're just breaking the 1200. And bear in mind what I said to you in one of the last videos, if we break above 1200 impulsively, then we can consider this yellow count with more, well, with more confidence, right? So let's actually look at the subwaves here of that yellow possible wave 1, because I'd like just you to understand where we are. And if we look at the subwaves, my view is that here in this, so this was lower than this one. So we have to consider here a small, and if we go really to the lower level wave count, you'll see this is a wave 1, 2. Then we have here a 3. 1 second, just need to see. No, this would be a wave, when we come up, 3, 4. And then we moved up in a 5. So there's a few ways. This could either be counted as a so-called diagonal pattern or as an impulse, okay? So this would be the 5-wave move here. Oops. I'm just changing here the wave degree, just to show you. And I'll change the color as well, so we don't mix it up with the other count. Make it orange. So 5 waves up, yeah. This would, of course, finish off a possible wave 1. And then we're looking at a wave 2 here. And the subwaves can be counted again as a 5-wave structure, which is the only reason why I'm considering that the wave 2 could already be in. Even though it is, let's say, unlikely in terms of the strength of the wave 2. Yeah, it was very weak. And then we've got the subwaves in this wave 5. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so like that. And then we could consider this wave 2 is already in, right? but it's not a given. Yeah, it's not a guarantee. It's no free lunch here, right? It's still need to be on the lookout because the wave 2 was very short. If this indeed was a wave 2, then we have to draw the fibs, and we can see that it really not even touched the 38.2% fib level at 1140. That is for a wave 2 unlikely. If we still are in the wave 1, which is entirely possible as well, it's all a matter of interpretation, especially here on the short term at the moment. So this could also still be a wave 1 to the upside. And I can count this differently. And if that is the case, if we now come down, but it doesn't seem like it, if we now break down, we would get most likely into this region between 1141 and 1103. So the target area hasn't changed massively. This to me looks like a bullish flag. Yeah, it looks like a consolidation in a possible wave 4. So we could say maybe here we had again a wave 1, 2, this a 3, here a 4, and one more leg up in 5. And that could then be the first wave of, where is it? The third wave, okay? And you've got your triangle here, bullish pennant, Elliott Wave triangle, and that could very well break out to the upside. If this now fails, yeah, and we are losing the 1162 level, and we break out of the trend line or channel to the downside, that would be a really good sign that this wave 2 is unfolding. That it was not, that the wave 1 was in, then probably up here. But this looks like wave 3. But let's say the wave 1 was up here, yeah. Or even you have an overshooting wave B, but that's very difficult to suggest. So let's say here we had a wave 1 in here, yeah. Because it's also possible to say, okay, this was not the wave 2 here. Maybe it was just an A wave. We have an overshooting wave B and we come down and C. So bottom line is, of course, multiple interpretations possible. But the point is a warning sign that this is coming down is here, the break of the trend line. Yeah, that would not be bearish. In fact, it just depends on this support area. If this is holding, we can generally focus on higher. I did explain that in yesterday's video. The next retracement is crucial, absolutely crucial. It will be it will determine if we are moving up here in the yellow count or not. The yellow count could take us into regions around $1,400 to $1,500. Overall, I'm on the 15-minute chart, but if I go to the 1-hour chart, you can see we are now nearly overbought on the 1-hour chart. Typically, recently when that happened, Ethereum came down. Yeah, I mean, this is only the 1-hour chart. On the 4-hour, we still have more space to move up. And also the MACD is still in bullish momentum. So it would generally suggest that even though short-term a retracement might be there, correction either over time or via price, generally this uptrend is still possible and supported, and we still have space. The MACD is still increasing in bullish momentum, and the RSI here on the 4-hour chart also, we are above 50 now, which is generally a rather, at least short-term, bullish signal. So yeah, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.